Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Kids. Today and only today we are here to talk about, that's right, Dragon Ball Super Hero. That's the new Dragon Ball movie coming up in April in Japan. We're getting it later this summer. And I thought, you know what, it's been a while since I've talked about something Dragon Ball, and I've had a lot of Dragon Ball on my mind basically for the past few months, because like this movie has been such a weird marketing run. But before I get into that, of course, y'all know the drill, y'all know the wave. Sub to your boy, hit the like, let me know if you want to do more Dragon Ball discussions. I'm doing this just for fun because I'm like, there isn't really that much to discuss today. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to discuss. I got a million topics in my mind for random videos, but I figured I want to at least try to talk about this one and see what happens there. But yeah, so we're getting Dragon Ball Super Hero in Japan next month, which probably means we're gonna find out a lot about this movie, even though we don't want to. We'd rather wait, you know, for us to see it, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, we all know, right, if you like Dragon Ball or whatever, that this movie has had such a weird marketing run, right, where they revealed it, right, and they showed this new art style. Now obviously, hold up, can I go ahead and show this real quick? May I go on the internet and show this art style to the people? Yeah, so we had this new art style that they presented to us, which is like this sort of dope mix. Obviously I don't want to show too much at once because y'all know how Toei is, but like, you know what I mean, it's sort of this like 3D animation style where it's like style as a 2D, and I think it's like really cool. They've been like pushing the style that they want to try for this movie. It actually really does look kind of clean in motion. I'm trying to, like, you know, skip the parts without like watching too much footage at once. Like for example, like right here, right, you got this cool blast, you got the gauntlet. Like it really does have a lot of charm to it, even though it is CG and not exactly what we expected last time. Because I feel like when it came to Dragon Ball Super Broly, as soon as we saw like every frame of that movie to look at from trailer wise, and like even obviously the movie when it came out itself was just like a delight, right? And I feel like this movie, it's going to be very experimental, which is why I think they're going with like the smaller scale plot. Apparently, you know, we really don't know much about this movie aside the fact that like Pan is really important in it. Gohan and Piccolo are the main characters essentially, which I find is really cool. You know, they have the poster with those two. You got Goten and Trunks that are a little bit older too. Like it's cool seeing a bit of the aged up version of the characters as we approach the end of Z in the storytelling timeline of, you know, the anime side of things. But yeah, no, I think in a lot of ways this movie can do a lot for like the future of the series, because right now we're just in such a weird place with Giant Ball, right? We're like, with the games we don't really have much anymore. Like we just got Android 21, Xenoverse still gets DLC for the rest of its life, but in terms of like new games, we just have like what Dragon Ball Breakers, which is that like what is it, it's the Dead by Daylight style thing, and that was fun for like the beta. I know it's gonna come out later this year, but we don't have anything like really big to look forward to, which is probably like the first time in a long time that we haven't. But I guess they're, you know, they're working on stuff in the back end. We're gonna figure all that stuff eventually. But in terms of the movie side, like, I would know it's gonna go down, you know, because like a lot of times for when a new movie or new thing comes out, that feeds into the games. But I feel like this is a movie that, like, I don't know how much it's gonna feed into the other products. We also have the manga. The manga has its own thing going on with like the Granola arc, and then you have that, and you have the, what's called, you have the what was the one before it? It was the Moro arc, and are they gonna adapt those? And is the anime gonna come back after this? There's a lot of questions to be asked with that stuff. But in terms of this movie, I've always like, I feel like my biggest issue with this movie is more how it's been marketed, you know, where like the trailers show very few like full action scenes. Like we've seen like three, like anytime they've shown a trailer or something from this movie, it's been like 3 frames of an action shot. We haven't gotten to see like, all right, like in this style, what does a full fight look like? And obviously, like I said, they want to save that for the big show and all that stuff. Comes out in a month, I get it, but I think that's a big part of it. You know, we can't really see the style be flexed too much, because anytime they've shown it, it's been in very casual scenes, and I like the style. Like I said, I messed with it. I think it's cool. I think it can lead to dope stuff. I think from what we see in the trailers, it's going to have a really unique look to it. But I want to know how it really, like, how it feels in motion of a big scale fight. Now we sort of got a tease of that in the Dragon Ball Super Battle Hour event, where they had this opening animation in CG and looked really good. So maybe it'll feel like something like that and all that. But yeah, I mean, obviously in terms of characters, to me that's the biggest part of this movie that matters, because so it looks like on Beerus's planet, you know, we got Whis, Beerus, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly. Broly looks like he's actually training with Goku and Vegeta. And to me, that's awesome. Like, I actually really love that. I dig the idea that they're training together, and which we understood that if you watch the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly, that he wanted to train him, but actually seeing him in motion with the boys on that planet is really cool. I don't know what's going to be like the excuse for them to stay on, you know, Beerus's planet and not come help on Earth. Maybe the issue is so small scale that they don't feel the need to bother him or whatever, or maybe they want to see what Gohan and Piccolo could do. Either way, it seems like they're gonna be like sort of the sideline story of the movie, which is good. Like, let them be on the side while Gohan and Piccolo take over, because that seems to be what's happening here. If you look at a lot of the trailers, the marketing, if we go back here, whatever, let's go a little, let's back up a little here to this trailer, you know what I mean? If I go here, so obviously you have these dudes are the two main villains. You got this guy over here, you got his little buddy, the two Red Ribbon Army boys, and then I'm trying to find the Gohan for, yeah, the Gohan friends. There we go, bro. There's our boy Gohan. He's chilling in the rain, living his best life, bro. And again, like I said, I really miss this entire aesthetic, you know, just Gohan being here. Is he gonna get a new power up? Is something gonna go down with everything here? We see that Piccolo has his new power up of some kind. Hold up, let me see if I can skip to it somewhere in this trailer. Oh, here it is, bro. Yeah, it's a new power up where like he sort of like glows a little more. Actually, and like I said, really like the framing stuff of this movie. I think it's gonna be really dope, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, no, we're gonna see more of Piccolo and Gohan tag team, I guess, in this entire movie, hopefully. And yeah, I just wonder like what's gonna go down here. Like, is Gohan gonna get a new form? Are these guys going to be like, are these two going to be an actual threat, or is it gonna feel like nothing? Obviously, the big thing about this movie, if we can go to that frame, right, is people are wondering, who is this, right? People are saying that there's something inside of this. It's the ultimate being, and it's like gotta be one of like three options, right? It's either gotta be Cell, which, you know, that would be really dope if they brought back. So I know some people are like, do we need to do this trope again where like they brought back Frieza, we're running on nostalgia and all that stuff? I don't know. Like, I think like Cell is cool enough to warrant like coming back for like one cool battle. I don't know what you would be. It looks like maybe you'd be like Mecha Cell or some shit. That's possible. Or it could be that those two dudes went in there and fused to become like an ultimate being, or it's something completely different. It could be Android 21. I don't know. This literally could be anything. A lot of people think it's Cell. I think it could be Cell too. I mean, that is a big probability, but for the most part, I do think that I think it's gonna be Cell. But I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think down below. It could be Android 21 or something. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said, movie comes out in a month. We are sort of in such a weird middle ground with it, where, like I said, it's a movie that seems interesting to me. Obviously, I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna be excited for it, I'm gonna be hyped for it, but it's definitely not the same. Like, the way they market it is not the same. The feeling of it isn't the same, and I think it's because they've said, you know, it's gonna be a slice of life, and it's a new art style, and you know, it's a smaller scale story, and I think all that stuff. I think the biggest thing about this movie is it's because it's the one after Dragon Ball Super Broly, you know, and I think since we haven't had any anime stuff since that movie either, it just felt weird that like this is our new thing that we're going to right away, which again is fine. This movie could be incredible and we don't know about it, you know, it could be a delightful thing. I have no doubt this movie is going to be great. Like, I just have no doubt in my mind that it's going to be a good, great, fun time, especially if they're giving spotlight to other characters, which is, you know, something the fans have wanted for a while. I have no doubt it's going to be great. It's going to progress the story forward and all these characters and all this stuff, but I really wonder how it's going to do, just, you know, for the fans. Is it going to be enough? Is the animation going to be good and all that stuff? But yeah, so I don't know. That's sort of my thoughts on the movie. I'm excited. I'm not sure what's gonna go down here. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think. I think it's gonna be, you know, Gohan, you know, trying to save Pan. Pan at some point gets also some power up. Piccolo's helping out during this fight. Then it's Gohan time to shine. He fights whatever that thing in the giant orb comes out. Then Gohan is either going to turn to some new form, or he's gonna go in his mythical what the fuck is it called, the unleash potential Gohan. He could do that. I don't know. Either way, there's a lot of exciting things, and one thing I would love to see, because obviously we know that there's adult Goten and Trunks. I want to see Gotenks, bro. I want to see well, they're teenagers now. I want to see teen Gotenks, because that to me, I always, like, when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be so cool when they're teenagers and it looks older. And right now, also, what's his name? Trunks has the blue hair now instead of the purple, so that means like Gotenks is gonna look different. I don't know. I'm excited either way, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the movie. What do you think is gonna be in it? Is there something? Do you think that's gonna be a crazy thing I'm not seeing coming? Do you think Broly's gonna do anything? I don't know. Y'all let me know down below. Of course, I'll see you all next time. Let me know if you want me to do more Dragon Ball stuff, or if you don't, let me know. And of course, I'll see you all next time. Peace out. I love you. Bye.